Being a fan of the New England Patriots in Northwest Pennsylvania, you don't hear of that very often, right? It can certainly be a challenge. Fans of the Bills, the Browns, the Steelers make Boston backers well aware of their surroundings. And our Mike Ruzzi is in Orchard Park this evening for the upcoming big showdown tonight, Mike. And you have come across a lot of New England fans, right?
Even no doubt. Before we get into the story, I got to tell you, tonight is not for the faint of heart. The wind is blowing. They're predicting wind gusts of over 50 miles an hour. We've dealt with a little bit of snow right now. And not far from Highmark Stadium behind us, they have a lot for visiting fans. And a number of buses have rolled in from the New England area to check out their Patriots. Some walking behind us right now. But there's one Erie native who's followed the Pats his entire life. He's been here for this game here in Western New York. Tonight he'll be watching the game from his home in Pittsburgh. Collegiate Academy graduate Andrew Gordon has been a fan of the Patriots for 25 years. And for one Halloween, he dressed up as Drew Bledsoe. And it was a local connection that helped him make a connection with New England.
When I was a kid, a tech grad named Dietrich Gels went on to play for Pitt, and he was drafted by the Patriots, and it was during the Super Bowl 31 run. I found out there was a local person that was playing in the Super Bowl, and that got me interested in the team initially.
The 32-year-old who lives in Pittsburgh has watched his squad go from a question mark this year to a contender.
I guess I'm pleasantly surprised, but I can't say it's a total shock because, a Bill Belichick team is always so fundamentally oriented that, it seems like I'm pleased to see the speed of the turnaround, and I was thinking it might be a tough year after the early start, but it's exciting now to see them in first place again where they belong.
When Andrew was in college, the Patriots recorded their 16-0 regular season.
As my freshman year, I decided that I was going to hang the logo of the team that the Patriots were playing on my door every week with like a little sign that said, next victim. I had no idea that they were going to go 16-0 that year. And so, by the end of the season, most of the people who I didn't know were all pretty mad at me about that. And so when they lost the Super Bowl to the Giants, every single person on the freshman hall was waiting there to give me a hard time about it when I got back from watching it at the fraternity rush event. So, you take the good with the bad.
And Eva, Andrew could very easily host his own Patriots podcast in Pittsburgh. And if he needs a co-host, he could call on his own, his mom, our very own Lisa Adams, to help co-host that show with him. We have a lot more coming up from Western New York at 5:30, 6, and 7 o'clock. Some special guests along the way. You'll also hear from John Leidick as well. Live in Orchard Park, Mike Ruzzi, Erie News Now.